Okay, so the segment for this week is we are midway through the season, pretty much officially. There's no, oh my God. So actually surprisingly went okay.
Stop doing that to my Heineken glass.
Sorry, carry on. Just pulling up.
So we're midway through the season, basically.
We are.
So what I did today is I got each of you guys to give me a sentence on each team. Sentence, line, so it could have been from mid to I really like
Quick
this team.
question.
Yeah.
Did everyone respond to every team?
I did.
Yes.
Everyone responded to every team. Yeah.
Good on
I-
us.
I-
Who was last?
It was me. I
Harry.
did mine.
Yeah. Not by much. This was
Who's
coming through
first?
when your last ones were coming through. Grayson.
Yeah!
Grayson, you gave it to me in a document. It made it so much easier as well. It's very nice.
Sent it as
I
you.
messaged them separate, team by team.
Yeah, he did. I had a lot of messages from Greg. Any case.
Before you start,
Okay, yeah.
I was surprised I named every team off the top of my head by division.
Yeah, it was actually very good. Yeah, I was very
I
impressed.
just wanted to say that.
So,
I know ball.
he know ball. So I took those.
And I know his balls.
I added my, I
Sorry,
added my
carry
own
on.
sentence to it as well. And
weren't meant
then
to
what
tell
I
people.
did is asked an AI generator to make a
No.
tagline for each team.
Yes.
So it's basically taking our thoughts,
Oh, wait, you
all 4 individual thoughts.
gave them ours.
Yep, I told them what we think of it,
Okay.
and then got them to combine it into midway through the season. What is the Arizona Cardinals? It
Are
is.
you going to reveal what
Okay.
everyone said?
There's 4 of us. If we wanted to talk about every single individual team from each perspective, it would take forever.
It would.
Yeah.
Let's get AI to do the work. So
Done.
now what you're going to hear is the line that AI described it as, and then we'll break it down anyway. It may
Sure,
take forever. So.
sure.
Kind of mind melding.
It's exactly, it's a mind
The
meld.
AI making a megazord of our ideas.
It is, yes, a really, really slow Megazord, you know. Some might say retarded. Okay, AFC North, Baltimore Ravens. Henry and Lamar's Murder Birds revenge tour.
Yeah.
Me, I said other teams should have paid Derrick Henry. He's unreal.
Yeah.
Grayson said top of the AFC in my eyes, Super Bowl bound.
Yeah.
Cree said we'll be in the Super Bowl. And Harry said bad year if they don't make the Super Bowl. I think we're all in
We're all
alignment
pretty
there.
much- We're all
boys.
in agreement.
Yeah,
We're all in
yeah,
cahoots.
absolutely. Nothing
Yeah.
weird
Sure.
there.
I don't disagree with anything anyone said there.
Yeah, they've been so close each year, and I think with adding Derrick Henry, this will be the year.
Don't even,
Lamar looks
don't
great.
even need to mention that.
So,
Yeah.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay.
Okay.
Joey B's last dance in a poverty franchise paradise. I
Yeah?
said, finally waking up, but is it too late?
Okay.
Okay.
Gracie.
Wait, hold on. Can we pause right there?
yeah, okay.
So,
Yep.
so I'm confused then. Have you? I see. I thought we were doing it on season, right? You said finally waking up, as in.
This season.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry.
they're finally waking up this season.
Yeah,
like
but
midway.
are we talking about season wise, or are we talking about like recency bias?
No, it's your thoughts.
Right.
It's your thoughts on the team.
Okay.
That's all I
At the
asked
mi-
for.
at the
So
yeah.
you're,
midway
so
point.
you're talking about
Yeah.
recency bias.
Yeah, well, I'm saying that they were not good.
You're
and
talking about
they're
recency
getting better.
bias, right?
Yeah,
Sure, gotcha.
Yeah. So finally waking up. Too late? Question mark. Gray said Joey B turning up on offense can maybe turn their season around. Cree said washed.
Yeah.
Harry said Joey B is sad.
Did you see him on the sideline after the game? He didn't even
yeah.
celebrate. He was just upset.
I agree with all of that. To be fair,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine.
I think it's
I
fine.
don't disagree with any of that.
All right. Cleveland Browns.
Fuck.
Here we go.
Watson's $230 million mistake featuring Jameis's wild ride.
Yeah.
I said, worst trade in the NFL history, get rid of Watson.
Yeah.
Gray said, have realised the deal with the devil didn't work for them. Cree said, disband the team. Harry said, yeah, fuck this team too.
I think we're all convinced.
Yeah.
I think
we
it's
all,
fine.
we all agree.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Russ's redemption. Let's ride. And Najee Zuber.
Okay. All right.
That's the best one so far.
That is good.
That's
That is
really
good.
good.
I like it.
So I said, I'm sorry I doubted you, Russ. Gray
Nice.
said, better than predicted, but I still don't believe in this team. Brackets, Najee's best year.
Sure.
Cree said, lost to the Cowboys and Colts. Harry said, most complete they've been in years.
Yeah, let me expand on the lost Cowboys and Colts.
They did lose to the
They lost
Cowboys
to
and
them.
Colts.
Dog shit teams, right?
Yeah.
So
It was a Flacco-led Colts.
there's a
though.
few times that
I
have,
believe.
that have we that were a few last year happened a couple of times. A few teams that won a few games that were like, these are poverty wins,
Yeah.
shitty teams. Sure enough, they got to the playoffs and did fuck all.
Yeah.
That's why I said better than expected, but I still don't believe this.
Yeah, well, 100%.
agreed. Agreed. Okay, we're in the AFC East.
Ooh.
Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen's friendship-powered circus of chaos. So I said good, but are they good enough? Gray says scrappy feel to the team, but I love it. Cree, you said looks super solid, not beating the Lions or Ravens though.
Facts.
And Harry said power of friendship.
Holy fuck, these are massive.
They are little pillows.
I fucking sleep on a pillow bigger than this.
Well, yeah, I fucking hope so.
It would be weird if I didn't.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. I fucking hope you do.
What do you? Hold on. What do you mean by the power of friendship?
Because there's the
Hold on,
meme.
can I get Kevin? Can you grab my dickies off my
The meme that's now started that
jacket? What's up, boss man?
What's up, man?
Josh Allen couldn't win because Stephon Diggs
Thank
was such a diva, but now they're all positive and the power of friendship's going to get them through to the end. I thought everyone had
So
seen the
carry
meme.
on.
Yeah.
Where
No.
were
Yeah,
we up
not,
to?
not much of a reaction there, so we'll carry on.
It's pretty valid.
Miami
Wait,
Dolphins.
Wait, what did I say about the Bills? You didn't
Looks
go through
solid,
those.
but they're not
Yeah, you
beating
did.
the Lions or Ravens.
Yeah.
No, you definitely
Yeah,
said
which
that.
is-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me elaborate on that real quick.
Do you want me to do it again? Did you hear any of that? You were
No, I
kind of
did.
distracted.
I did.
Okay.
You're distracted by the massive
I
left
think
pillow.
they actually a very solid team. I think they're very solid.
Yeah.
However, I think they're playoff bound, but they will not get anywhere near a Super Bowl.
No, not at all.
My opinion.
Not this year.
I think them Ravens is going to be the AFC Championship.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I think Chiefs beat them, but carry on.
Yeah, that's scripted. Miami Dolphins. Tua's concussion protocol speed run challenge.
I feel like
YouTube thumbnail right there.
we're all going to be in the same boat on this one. I think.
I don't know. I can't remember what I said. That's a great thing. I don't know what the fuck I said. For these.
can't-
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. Me. Mike McDaniels is a fraud carried by a talented team.
Facts.
Gray said Tua keeps this team together, huh?
Facts.
Yeah.
Cree said Tua's back, good player sometimes. And he
Facts.
said Tua might die.
He might.
Here's the
dude.
thing.
He might.
He is such a. It's such a weird quarterback when you think of, do you want this guy on your team, right? Would you replace this guy?
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
But like, because he has flashes of brilliance,
Yep.
but then he has flashes of being fucking stupid.
Yep.
It's so hard to gauge with
That's a
these.
concussion.
It's
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, totally.
It's so hard to
Totally.
gauge whether he's a great quarterback or a not very good quarterback.
Yeah.
It's so odd. But he has his
Absolutely.
moments, but then again,
He
they
does.
will never get to Super Bowl
No.
with a quarterback that sometimes looks good, sometimes
Correct.
doesn't.
Yeah.
And
So-
a coach
And
who
the
I think
coach.
is a fraud.
I think he's a
I
fraud.
hate the guy.
Yeah,
I've said it multiple
garbage.
times.
I
I
don't think
hate
he's
the
good.
guy.
He's the Reed Blankenship of coaches.
Whoa. New England Patriots. Drake May's future torture chamber.
Okay. Fuck.
Cock and ball
alright.
torture.
Holy
Yeah,
shit, bit of
alright.
fucking cock and ball torture.
So I
Harry's-
said
Harry's
Drake
not against
May.
that.
Finally hope.
Yeah.
Gray said dynasty of mid at the moment. Hopeful
Wow.
for this team though. Cree, you said doing well for the team they have. And Harry said future looks bright. So pretty much
agree.
all on the
I
same
think-
page
I
there.
think
I think the
that's-
AI took it too negatively, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah,
Yeah.
it did. I think
cock and ball torture.
Yeah.
I think when you look at the wide receivers and the shit that they got going on, Drake May's never going to have success in that team.
No.
No QB
No.
will have success
He
in that
is
team.
the offense.
Mid.
They need to build
Yeah.
an offense around Hunter Henry
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Drake May.
I
but
think-
they don't.
I think one of the receivers in the Patriots, and the last name is actually Booty.
It
Because
is.
he is ass.
Yeah. But Jalen Polk, who we actually drafted, is actually ass.
Is he playing? Is he injured?
No, he's playing. He's just shit.
Oh, that's
He's
crazy.
absolutely garbage.
That's
That's
wild.
crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not getting
Hey,
into
don't get
that.
me wrong. Washington, I never believed them.
Yeah, true. New York Jets. Green Bay Packers retirement home, New York branch.
Wow.
Nice. I mean,
That's all coming from
we-
Grayson. That's all coming from Grayson.
It's not
we can all
actually.
just move on from that. I feel like that explains it all.
I said couldn't make a good decision to save their life. Gray said have underperformed, but now is their time? Question mark. Crete, you said fly into a tower or something. I don't know.
The Jets in New York.
And
I
Harry,
said that.
and Harry, you said New York Packers, and that was it.
Yeah.
New York
That was
Packers.
from you. I didn't
That's
say
all
that.
you,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
They are the New York Packers. Yeah.
I know. I love that.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
think that's so accurate.
Pretty
Yeah,
accurate, I
it's
guess.
so good.
I think that's it.
AFC West boys. Denver Broncos. Bo Nix mile high mosh pit of possibility.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I
That's good.
said Bo Nix makes him frisky, and I like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gray said happy with the development of the team. Will be great in 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Korea, you said promising future. Good young QB.
Yeah.
And Harry, you said Bo Nix can do it all.
All on the same page,
sure.
we're all in agreement.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fuck, this is a good show.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, God. What did I say?
Referee's favorite child in scripted soap opera.
I remember what I said for this. I remember what I said.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. AI loves it.
So I said literally scripted to get to the Super Bowl. Thanks, refs. Gray, you said 6 wins with 1 score wins. Creative, but I also feel it's very lucky. Korea, you said don't deserve to be 8-0. Harry said, all caps, fuck you. Someone please beat this team.
I mean, I don't want them to go undefeated.
Here's my thing about
Yeah.
them. We talk about it every time we watch them, which is very little, but also very often because it's
Always prime
It's
time.
hate watching.
It's hate watching.
I don't understand. They run such a shitty and default tight end mesh scheme, right?
Yep.
That I've fucking beaten a million times in college football.
Yep.
I don't understand how you can just. There's one team that runs it, and it's the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I don't understand
Cover
how you
the
can.
middle of the field.
I don't understand how you can let them fucking get away with it
Yep.
every week.
Yep.
It's week to week. It's a tight end mesh. You have fucking Noah Gray, that other motherfucker, and Kelsey.
Yeah.
Just running these stupid tight end meshes every fucking play, especially on third down.
Yeah.
Holy shit. No wonder they convert every third down because they do the same thing every third down. They look at their tight ends. I'm sick
and
of
they
it.
have the whole
The ref
you know,
syndicate.
the refs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I actually researched to see how many one-score games because I remember there was
Yeah, it's a lot. It's
yeah.
a
So
lot.
6 out of the 8 have been one-score games.
Crazy, eh?
That's why they never cover.
Yeah.
Okay. Las Vegas Raiders. Vegas's biggest disaster since The Hangover 3.
Wow.
Not the shooting that happened at the country music festival.
Fuck, I should have edited that. Oh, well, it's not. I can't. It's AI.
It's AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AI.
Well,
Um,
AI forgets.
Quite insensitive AI.
yeah.
I'll never forget.
I said biggest mess in the NFL. Gray, you said abysmal team with no hope for a while. Cree, you said disband the team, and Harry, you said need a QB badly. Somehow that was the nicest one.
That's all true, though.
It's all
Yeah.
true.
There's not really
Yeah.
much more to
It's
expand on that
fucking
one.
terrible.
I mean, I feel bad for Max Crosby.
Yep.
Yeah. Should have gone to the line.
Antonio Pierce hates Gardner Minshew, but I don't think Antonio Pierce is going to be there next year. He's making
No.
some terrible decisions.
Yeah.
And they also don't have any more quarterbacks because
No.
Aiden O'Connell got injured.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't they have Riddler? That's
Yeah,
where
they
he went.
picked them up.
They did, and they played him once, and they're like, yeah.
Really?
Nah,
they play him a little bit?
I think they
I
did.
never
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
it.
Last week,
Yeah.
Minshew got subbed out, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And then I think
Damn.
Gardner went back in again. I'm
I
not
think
too
he
sure.
did go back in, actually.
Yeah, I
'cause
think he did. 'Cause- yeah.
All right. Next
Anyway,
one.
Chargers. Herbert's witness protection program, brackets, no weapons allowed.
Ah.
yeah. So
Wait a second. Carry on.
I said, give Herbert some goddamn weapons.
I disagree.
Gray, you said Herbert is good but needs help. Defense is holding it down.
I disagree.
Cree, you said nowhere near where the team needs to be as a team.
Facts.
And Harry said need some weapons.
Yeah.
You disagree on the weapons
I
thing.
disagree. I think J.K. Dobbins has proved himself as an elite running back. Well, not elite running back. Once again, I think their running back is only as good as the
As the
O-line.
O-line,
yeah,
And
sure,
he is doing
sure.
very well this year.
Yep.
I think he's up there, apart from the QBs, to
Yep.
win Comeback Player of the Year. He is actually. I think he's fourth.
Okay.
Yeah,
So he is doing very well.
Okay.
Lad McConkey
He's great.
is an elite
He's great, yeah.
wide receiver. I think he will be. I think he's a JSN, right? You put him in the slot with another couple good receivers.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
elite.
Yeah, so what are those good receivers, the other two?
Well, I agree that that's where they're lacking.
That's what I was
And
meaning. They
that's-
need
But
more
do you,
outside guys.
but hold up,
Yeah.
let's get this straight. You think that those two receivers they don't have, you think that's the difference between.
I do.
Here's my thing,
Mine
right?
was mine was more just general offensive help, so it was the O line.
Sure, yeah.
I do agree
yeah.
with that.
yeah.
Two things. One, I'm questioning whether Herbert's the guy. I need to see him in a different team.
Agreed.
And I don't know whether the coaching's correct.
I don't know. Harbaugh's doing much better than anyone else has
Yeah, in that
so
team.
far.
That is true.
Because they
I-
just
I think-
pound.
I think Herbert reminds me of a Lawrence. Has had coaching
Sure,
trouble
I
year
get
after
that.
year.
That is tough. That
Doesn't
is
have
tough.
the team around
On a
him.
$50 million
They're also,
contract.
They're not scrambling QBs. They pretty much sit in the pocket and fucking haul the ball. And they've never had anyone to be
That's true.
behind
I
that
get
ball.
it. All right.
Yeah.
No, I respect it. Carry on.
Okay.
Yep.
AFC South, boys.
This is going to take so long.
Houston Texans. Stroud's injury ward, where hope goes to die.
Yeah.
I said, oof, the fallout must hurt as much as the injuries. Or fall off, sorry. Gray said, banged up but can still hang with the big boys. Korea, you said, not as good as we all hoped. Lots of injuries, not their year.
Yep.
And Harry, you said, should be playing better than they are.
I disagree with you. They're playing as good as they could be without. Well, I disagree and agree. I think they're playing as good as they could without
Yeah,
their star players.
yeah.
However, when they even when they have them, they aren't playing as well as they should be. What did Grayson say?
Grace said, banged up but can hang with the big boys.
Can't hang with the big boys. I disagree with
I
that
don't
one.
think they can hang with like a Ravens or a Lions.
Bro, they can't hang
Yeah.
with the Bills.
I guess we'll find out this week.
Yeah, Grace just drinks. I think
they're
originally
the
they
first
could,
one.
but I think that gap's getting wider. Colts.
Oh God.
Oh, here we go.
Grandpa Flacco's Fountain of Youth retirement home.
Found it. How does that?
I don't know.
Kinda
AI really fucked it up there.
Yeah.
Wow. I said Flacco's older than Richardson's mum.
Yep.
Gray said, I'm tired of this team.
Okay.
Korea, you said have beaten Bears, Titans, Steelers, and Dolphins without Tua. And Harry said need a new QB.
So read out again who they because they're what like 4-4. It's ridiculous.
Bears, Titans, Steelers, and Dolphins without Tua.
Steelers impressive-ish.
When
Justin Fields was playing.
Yeah.
But that was when they
Bears,
were 4-0 or some
Dog
shit.
shit.
They're gone now. It's like,
Titans,
see you later.
Dog shit.
Yeah.
Steelers.
Meh.
Okay.
Mid
Yeah.
shit.
And then Dolphins without Tua. That's when they had Skylar Thompson
Thompson, yeah.
and Boyd.
Boyle and
Boyle.
Yeah.
Skylar Thompson.
Boyle.
Boyle.
Snoop Huntley.
No, I get it. Grandpa's
Might have been playing.
Oh, yes, I think he
Grandpa
was.
Flacco's Fountain of Youth
Yes.
is because he's still playing, but it's his retirement as
You
well.
know who I feel bad for?
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor.
yeah.
Yeah. He should have got
Jacksonville
out.
Jaguars.
Yep.
Trevor's hostage crisis.
Yes.
Seattle inbound.
Here we go.
Whoa.
So I said,
They take a lot from everyone
Yeah.
upstairs.
I said,
I'll keep it real. That ain't me. That ain't me.
I don't know.
I didn't say it.
Sounds
Well, we're
like
about
you
to
think
find out
Seattle
what the
going to take
record
on the
says.
$50 million
I
contract?
said, goodbye, Doug Peterson.
Yeah.
Gray said, Steezy Trev is still underrated.
I
Cree,
agree.
you said too inconsistent to do any damage. Lawrence to Seahawks.
Yep.
And Harry said, blow this team the fuck up too.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I think they have great skill players. I really do. I think Brian Thomas is elite. I think he's showing it. I think Trevor Lawrence, I still have hope in Trevor Lawrence. I don't
Yeah.
think he's bad at all.
Put
Clearly,
him in the
you want him
Herbert
on your
camp.
team.
Move him to another team. Look at Sam Darnold going to other guys. Look at Kirk Cousins
But
going
they,
to other
they
guys.
just paid him. They won't release. They
And I
won't
think
no
and,
way.
and
No way.
ETN, I think ETN is still an elite running back.
Yeah.
Last year and the year before, was it 2 years? He's played 2 years, right?
Yeah.
He is
3 years.
like the Kenneth Walker at the Seahawks. He was that for the Jags.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
their bright spot in the running game. I feel like the O-line's not there. They're missing a few things.
It's-
I don't
actually-
think it's. I think I would love for Trevor Lawrence, like I said, to go to the Seahawks just to prove almost a little bit that he still is a fucking great QB.
I don't think it's O line and Trevor Lawrence and blah, blah blah. I think it's coaching. I think we're learning more and more. If you can get with if a QB can get to with a coach that they click with,
But they
It
clicked the
could turn
first
it
year. They
around.
was both like the first year Doug Peterson came in. They went to the playoffs and won a playoff game.
very sketchily though.
Trevor
Was
Lawrence
it-
threw 4 picks in the first half.
It wasn't
but
great, but
they won a
anyway,
playoff game.
that's the Jaguars, Tennessee Titans.
Oh God.
Pollard's one-man show in football purgatory.
yep.
Yeah.
I said very ugly rebuild.
Yep.
Gray said burn this team for giving the Chiefs D-hop.
Yep.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Cree, you said Pollard is keeping this team alive.
Yep.
And Harry said need Will Levis back so people will watch.
Okay.
Just for the memes.
I think they're
For the
all.
memes.
I think they're all very fair.
Yeah.
Just for the memes. I want more memes. We're missing them.
NFC North boys.
Okay.
Bears. Caleb's future prison where QBs go to die.
Yeah.
I said Caleb Williams fit the Bears. Stinky.
Yes. fair.
Gray said hopeful future but held back by another coach called Matt. Cree,
Okay.
you said Caleb is a bum. Harry, you said I hate this team.
I do. I hate the Bears.
Look, I don't know what the fucking problem is, but there's a problem.
Well said. Detroit Lions. Goff's revenge from Rams reject to Detroit deity.
Yeah, he is.
I
He
said
is.
Jared Goff for MVP.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gray, you said no amount of injury will stop this team. Super Bowl inbound.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cree, you said we'll win the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And Harry, you said best team in the NFL by far.
Yeah.
Yep,
I
I
mean,
think they're
enough
winning
said,
it,
this-
bro. I think
Yeah,
they're winning it.
I
I think they're
honestly
beating the
do.
Ravens. I think the Ravens are unbeatable in the AFC. I think they will meet the Lions in the NFC. Oh, sorry, in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, there's
Lions find a way
Lions
to win.
just picked up
They-
an elite edge rusher.
Yeah, it's happening.
It's
Yeah,
happening. It's
yeah.
gonna
Green
be-
Bay Packers. Jordan Love's turnover and heartbreak emporium.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
I said better than expected, but not as good as expected.
Facts.
yeah.
Gray, you said turnovers will stop this team from greatness.
Facts.
Korea, you said still great, but lack a wide receiver to put them over the edge. Only
Yes.
convincing wins over Cards and Titans.
That's also important.
And
Yeah.
Harry, you said Jordan Loves needs to stop turning over the ball. So
Yeah.
So what I say
the
about the
same thing
wins?
Titans and Cards.
Cards and
The
Titans,
only
yeah.
two, like you said about the Chiefs, right? The one score wins.
Yeah.
So the only two convincing wins they've had aren't one score wins. Are what? Titans and what I say?
Cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not great.
Yeah, I think they've definitely got something. It's just not there yet.
Yeah.
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 I mean, in the future they could get there, but
Absolutely.
not this
Sure.
year.
Vikings. Darnold's ghost hunting adventures.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, so I said Kevin O'Connell was an underrated coach.
I agree.
Yep.
Gray, you said redemption arc of Sam Darnold.
Yep.
I
Cree, you
agree,
said-
kind of.
Without Jefferson, they aren't that good.
Yeah.
Facts.
And Harry, you said huge QB choice coming up.
Yeah.
That's very important too.
Yeah.
Now, I do have something to say on that, which could have been one of my takeaways.
Sure.
At the end of that game that was played, well, I think it was Chris Collinsworth was in the booth, and he said, "I've been talking to the staff all day. It's already been decided."
Oh,
so
okay.
he had already insider knowledge. He's been in the
So
facility all
if
day.
they already know, they're already keeping him.
No, it's JJ starting next year.
Oh, sorry.
'Cause
Yes. I
Darnold's
understand.
only on a one-year
Yes.
contract
No,
anyway.
no.
It's Darnold's done at the
Well,
Vikings.
because
end of
I
this year.
think, and I agree with
Because
that.
Sam Darnold's going to come to the Giants to get us through to Arch Manning.
But I agree with what he's saying there, with the fact that goes back to what I said in that thing, is
Yeah.
that it's JJ keeping them alive. Don't get me wrong, Sam Darnold's doing great.
Yep.
However, it is JJ
It is,
keeping them.
JJ is a big factor
I agree.
in it.
I think he had his redemption arc, and now it's kind of starting to be the Sam Darnold experience. Admittedly, the first game I've watched of theirs properly was the game just gone, and I was
Who'd
looking
they
at
play?
Sam Darnold, and I was just like, oh no, you're not as
big-
not as good. Anyway, NFC East almost there. Dallas Cowboys. Jerry's $1 billion clown show spectacular.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I said frauds from the top to the bottom of the organization.
Yep.
Grayson said all in, really, Jerry.
Yep.
Cree, you said disband the team.
Yep.
Harry, worst team in the NFC East.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a fucking joke.
I think CeeDee Lamb. Here's the weird thing. You know what it is? I went take back what I said.
Cree said disband the team.
I'm
Just
Ban
double
most
down
of the
now.
team
I'm gonna
but
change
3
that.
players.
get new coaching staff all together. Owner, everything.
Mike McCarthy has to go. That's
I
easy.
think
Well,
but
he will be
here's-
at the end of the
here's
year.
my
It's his
thing.
last year of the
I think
contract.
here's my thing. I disagree with Dak. I think is still dog shit.
Yeah.
Well, not dog shit. He's not elite. Let me put it that way.
No.
Right?
They just
He's-
paid
he's
him
fine.
$60 million.
He's fine. Is he better than Daniel Jones? Yes. I
Yeah,
think he's.
100%.
I think he's on
I
par. I think he's on par with Gino. That's where I put him. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
They
yeah,
kind of like
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
but not,
Not-
gonna
yeah.
take you to greatness kind of
Yeah.
thing. CeeDee Lamb, I think is elite.
Yeah.
I think Rico Dowdle's good.
A good 2.
Their O line is the worst.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's why Dowdle gets nothing because
Yep.
their O line can't do anything. Their defense is okay.
Should be a lot better.
Diggs, like we knew last year, plays for picks, not tackles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucks them up badly.
Yeah.
Mike is great but injured.
Yeah.
So they've got let's
not
say
paid.
let's say 4 good players.
Yeah.
Rest of the team's dog shit. Could be turned around by a better owner and better coaches.
Now I'll.
Dowdle's not going to make, like, on the run game, Dowdle isn't going to be it. They need a
Here's the
better
thing.
running back.
No, wait. You say
loves
that
Dowdle.
based on what though? Based on this
Well,
year?
yeah, I suppose so.
Right. So
Haven't seen a
the
lot.
reason
But
I-
when,
last year, no, hold up. Yep, last year when he was the starter last year because
Didn't they have Pollard?
yes, he did.
Yeah.
They did, and
Yeah.
Pollard got injured. Right.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And when Dowdle came in for Pollard full time,
Yeah.
he was averaging 6 yards a carry. He was elite, and they had an elite O line. The O line fucking left.
Yeah.
they all went.
Yeah.
You
Here's
say
the
that's
thing-
why I think it's important about saying
The-
this whole
with the
O
run with the
line
O-line.
running thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's important.
Here's the thing that my last 2 cents on it is Jerry Jones might be the worst owner in the NFL.
100%. Not even mine.
I think he's there.
I think
he's
he
there
is.
with
Yeah,
it, yeah.
and the
He's
team,
terrible.
unfortunately, will never do well with him in charge.
100%.
So there,
I
you've
agree.
got
Geriatric.
he is.
Put him in home.
He is.
He's
That's-
like
that's
82.
true.
He apparently he's the owner with like the most control of the team. You know,
100%.
like,
Yeah, I mean,
choosing
it's
who
so
does what.
obvious, yeah.
And
They host tours around their facility while they're
Yeah.
training.
and that's why it's like obviously it's pulled circus from somewhere. It is. It's Jerry Jones's circus. He
Yeah,
caves,
well,
hey,
yeah.
come on in, come check out my team. It's real cool. And that's
Yeah.
it. You
That's
know,
exactly
it's
how
just,
he
I've
sounds.
never actually heard him talk.
I
but
know.
That's
That's
it.
As an
That's
elite,
it.
I've never heard. I just guessed.
No, that's it. Yeah.
Oh well, there we
Yeah.
go. And it's sad because the team will never go anywhere until he passes away.
Yep.
I don't wish death on anyone apart from Patrick Mahomes.
And my grandmother. No, I take that back. I take that back. I don't.
New York Giants.
I want to see what you guys said about this.
Daniel Jones, 160 million tank commander disaster.
I think we're all on the same
Wow.
boat. Then.
I said enjoy the number one pick.
Yeah.
Gray, you said need to think about future draft capital now.
Yep.
Cree, you said not all hope is lost. Fix the damn team. Should have kept Barkley.
Yep.
And Harry, you said need DJ gone.
Yeah.
Right. So my thing about that is the most recent result. Commanders lost by
6.
5. No, 3. I think it was. I think it was like only 3.
I can't
It's fuck all.
remember.
I think not all hope is lost. Tracy is turning out to be a really good running back.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
The O line seems to be okay if Tracy's getting that many yards and
Our,
doing
our
that well.
starting left tackle's out for the season as well.
Yeah. It's. I think it's.
Our defense is solid.
Like I said,
It's-
and their defense is
Defense
solid.
is very
so,
solid,
like
yeah.
I said, not all hope is lost.
No.
There's a few key things you need to do.
yeah.
DJ.
A new
Yeah.
quarterback, maybe,
A
new
you need
receiver.
Another, you need another
Yep.
receiver
Yeah.
as well.
one.
and
Yeah.
because I mean, Slayton's been good this season.
I would keep Slayton.
Malik Neighbors has been solid.
I'll keep Neighbors, Slayton.
But you guys got rid of
Wandale
like,
Robinson's been all right,
you guys
too.
got rid of
Robertson.
fucking Shepard though, and Shepard's popping off.
Yeah.
right now.
But
Well, that's
I would-
because
I
the
would
Bucks
keep
don't. He
those
was on
guys.
the practice squad before
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
injuries.
I'll keep
so.
those guys and then invest in another one.
If we have
two-
one, get Travis Hunter.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then you'll
Bang.
be fine.
And then in
eventually.
2 years, get
How
Arch
many
Manning.
more teams you got? I got to piss.
So
Okay.
do I.
Okay, boys.
Yes.
Philadelphia Eagles. Sirianni's sideline tantrum theater and a Saquon century.
That's
So
long.
I said I hate Nick Sirianni.
Okay, that's where
Yeah.
it came from.
Yeah. Gray, you said getting hot at the right time of the year. Cree, you said Saquon is elite, sneaky good.
Yep.
And Harry, you said need a new head coach.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
I think
sure.
I agree with it all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't disagree with it.
Yeah,
You sucking Saquon's cock, bro? That's crazy.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it
Washington
tastes
Commanders.
Sorry, my bad.
Washington Commanders. Daniel's dynasty from dumpster fire to dynasty. Maybe.
Right.
I said could go the distance.
Uh,
Gray said Jaden Daniels is him.
Yes.
yeah.
Cree, you said great team, not AFC champs this year, but keep working.
Nah, because they're in the NFC.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, no, AFC
Well,
champs.
my point still stands.
You're
That's a
right.
drink,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
You're right. They
disagree
won't
with
be
that one.
AFC champs.
Yeah, not wrong. And Harry said offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, this is they're going to go further than anyone expected this year.
Yeah.
But they are not there this year.
no.
There's too
No.
many strong teams right now.
Yeah.
That's the
A-
issue.
And the
That's the
NFC
issue,
as
right?
well, yeah.
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 But fuck, they're poised. NFC West, Arizona Cardinals. Tiny Mary's toddler trap house. So I said Kyler Murray is the best toddler in the NFL.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Gray, you said up and down in terms of productions, very unreliable considering the roster.
I agree with that a lot.
Yeah.
Cree, you said Murray is 6, small boys rise up.
Facts.
Harry said need to
Facts.
draft well in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
I think we're all
If they
accurate.
draft well
yeah,
around it,
yeah.
yeah.
The Rams. Puka's Fight Club. First rule is catch the damn ball.
Wow. Who the fuck is shitting on Puka?
So I said, no punching people, Puka.
That's the Fight Club.
Yeah.
We should catch the damn ball part.
Gray said deadly with all their weapons. Cree,
Right.
you said with a full roster, they're a great playoff team.
I think so, yeah.
And Harry, you said cash in on Cup while you can. AI just went rogue on that one.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think when they have a full roster, they are an elite team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
I'm gonna be
really
real.
good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You look at their past games,
Absolutely.
because I went back through some teams' past games.
Yep.
And they're one of the teams that's like when they have a full roster,
Yeah.
they are elite.
They
I
just
think
traded
it's-
Tre'Davious White, though, as well.
That
As
is
we heard in
true.
the pre-show
That is
briefing.
true.
The one thing I think they need to start working on, and I don't know if it is behind the scenes or
It's
not,
catching
is
the ball.
No.
Ah.
Having a backup QB for Stafford.
They do.
Stafford's-
Stetson Bennett.
I know it is Stetson Bennett, but I don't know if it
He's
is
never
Stetson
active.
Bennett.
He's never
yeah.
active.
And
So
I,
who's their
I
actual
think,
backup then?
I don't know.
Oh, it's Jimmy
Okay.
Garoppolo.
Oh, it is too. It's Jimmy G.
Can
yeah.
I question
Yeah.
why did Puka get thrown out? I
He
missed
punched,
it.
he
punched on
punched
Taylor.
someone.
I missed it
He
by
threw a
like
punch.
5
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah,
He
it
threw a
was
punch.
it was a bullshit punch, but
It's still
So
the rules.
can you
It's
run
the
me through
rules.
what happened there?
Yeah,
I
Like,
can't.
scuffle when you
There was a
started throwing
scuffle.
hand.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he punched a helmet.
oh, okay.
yeah, it's literally
But
it's a
the
nothing.
rules
You'll
are
watch
if
it.
you
It's a
throw a-
nothing thing.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I get
The
that.
rules
but
are
I
if you
mean, like,
punch a
what
helmet,
did
you
he
get
did he
thrown
drop
out.
a catch? Or something? Like what
No,
actually
no,
happened?
he just
on-
got. I think
No,
he just
it
got,
was an interception, and someone was so whoever they were playing
Seahawks,
against,
the
the Seahawks
Seahawks,
had the
yeah.
ball again, and someone blocked him, and he just took offense to it. And
yeah.
Swung.
I think it was a
he
late,
was just a little bit sad.
I think it was
Yeah.
I think it was a block, but it wasn't on the side of the field that the interception was on. I
Doesn't
think the
matter,
interception,
though.
but yeah.
That's
I,
fine. That's
I think it
legal.
was the same side. It was just really late.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
Well,
really late.
It's legal.
Yeah, it
They
was,
do
You
that.
can't
yeah,
punch
it
people.
is.
You do it
You
to
can't
fuck
punch
people, like to fuck a receiver
It
off.
is. It's
when you get a
exactly
pick,
for that reason.
when you get a
Yeah.
pick, and now as a defensive
Yeah.
man, you're blocking for your boy.
Yeah.
As soon as a
You are
receiver
putting
gets
them in
off
the
on the
ground.
ground, you just fucking.
That's totally it.
the same
yeah.
way they fuck with quarterbacks when they throw picks, right?
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
yeah.
You just bury them.
All right, next.
Niners.
Oh.
CMC's back problems from carrying the franchise. I said
I think AI's taking this one out of.
Okay.
I said
well,
they're good, but they ain't that. Oh, I said they're good, but they ain't gonna do it for a third year now.
I agree.
Yeah.
Gray, you said big Super Bowl hangover. They need CMC now.
I
Cree, you said not even the
disagree.
best in the NFC West.
yes.
Harry said CMC is fucking back. You can see where I got that from.
I can see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. Okay, here's my thing. Right, this is gonna prove it one way or another.
Yeah.
If they start being elite from next week,
Yep.
then holy fuck, give CMC every award under the sun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Comeback
If
player
they-
the same season
Yeah.
he was in.
Yeah, 100%. I agree,
Yeah.
100%. If they
Yeah.
don't, then there's a bigger issue, which
Yeah.
I think is what I'm alluding at.
Yeah.
However, if CMC does, holy shit.
I
That
mean,
guy's
I hit
unreal.
the
Yeah.
I threw the fraud label around a little bit, but I almost want to throw a light one on them.
I am keen for that. I'm keen for
third
that.
year in a row because you're that good. Apparently, where's the result?
I agree with
Yeah.
that.
and
I
yes,
do.
you get to the Super Bowl, but you don't win it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
Gino's drunk bird watching society. So I said ups and downs, like the flapping of bird wings.
That's where they got the bird.
Yeah. Gray, huge potential, but currently playing like they're drunk.
I agree.
Cree, potentially a QB away from competing for top 5.
I also agree.
Harry
Yeah.
said losing the home team advantage.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well,
There's been a
It's
lot
an
of things
interesting one.
about with the Bills game. The Bills were louder. Apparently, the Bills fans were louder in the stadium than the Seahawks.
Oh, really?
Ooh, that is
And
interesting.
the Seahawks fans have been such a big part of
Yeah,
their
notoriously.
Yeah.
Well, I heard
notoriously.
they're going blue. No, I kid. Well, I don't kid. They are.
Yeah.
But
So that's where my one came from.
Yeah.
yeah, I think genuinely, I think they are a QB away from being an elite team. I think the defense
yeah.
with Mike McDonald being there, I think that's
Yeah.
brought their defense to another height that they used to be at, kind of bringing that back to
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
one of the few elite defenses in the league. Offense wise, DK's, in my opinion, made a name for himself this season. There's a lot of doubts about DK over
There was
the
a lot
past,
of trade
which is
rumors.
weird.
as well.
couple years.
So strange.
Yeah.
Well, I get it, but also I think he's a top 10 receiver in the league.
Yeah,
and
easily.
he's proved it this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he's obviously healthy, he wasn't there last week. But I think they're a QB. You think about last week with the Rams, the reason they lost is Gino.
The picks. Yeah.
I'm going to be
Oh,
real.
yeah.
It was Gino.
100%. He lost in the game.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It wasn't, there was no interception. Oh, sorry, there were no fumbles and stuff like that. It was Gino not being able to sling it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. And JSN's great and Lockett's solid. So
Yep.
you're good to go.
Yep, 100%.
Atlanta Falcons. We're in the NFC South. Last sheet, boys.
All right.
Kirk's 200 million middle finger to the haters.
Facts.
Yeah.
I said
Facts.
offense is firing on all cylinders. Gray said currently flying under the radar. Cree, you said good team needed Kirk. And Harry said Kirk was worth the money.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about it.
Kirk's the best
Solid.
thing that's happened to this team in a long time.
Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen like a couple news things where like people are saying like the Falcons are one of the top teams at the moment, but like just flying just under the radar
Yeah.
that nobody's
Yeah.
really
They're not
talking
quite
about.
on the Lions level of popularity.
exactly.
Yeah,
and-
yeah. They're just
100%.
doing it.
But then again, do I ever see them beating the Lions? No.
No.
I'm gonna be
No.
real.
No,
But it's also
no.
the division there, and it
For sure.
doesn't get much
For sure.
attention anyway.
Yeah,
So.
it's true. It's a good point. Well, we've got 3 more left in that same division.
lovely.
Woohoo.
Carolina Panthers.
All right.
Bryce Young's hostage situation. Please send help.
Facts.
So I said more than a QB problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gray said, is relegation an option?
Yeah.
All right.
Cree said, I want Bryce Young to do well. Seems like a good dude and doesn't deserve all the hate.
Facts.
And Harry said, blow it the fuck up.
No, I'm gonna be real though. Do you guys see the interview after he won that game?
He just seems like a nice guy.
You see the
Yeah,
interview?
Bryce Young's
Yeah,
nice.
Bryce Young's a nice guy.
So they
The
asked
team as a
him,
whole.
They asked him afterwards he was at the obviously the box press conference afterwards, and they said, what's it mean to you in this? And
Oh,
he
I
was,
did see
He
that,
was
yeah.
such just like,
He was just happy.
yeah, I feel
Yeah.
bad for the guy
It's
in
his
a
third.
way.
It's his
like-
third ever win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, there's something wrong with that team. It needs to be stripped down fundamentally and brought back up. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's
I'm
for
sick-
relegation.
it's-
Just
yeah,
lack of weapons,
It's not like I'm sick
lack
of talking
of-
about it, but I just don't know. Well, you've got some, like you've got.
I mean,
they
you've
traded
got-
away Mingo as well now.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
We have
yeah,
nothing
trade
at this point.
Trade away everything. I actually, I saw a really good theory, but I'll bring that up next week.
Thanks.
Cool.
New Orleans Saints. Cap space Hell's Kitchen featuring Chef Kamara.
Yep.
I said no cap space and no chance.
Yep.
Harry said 2 weeks. Oh, sorry. Gray said 2 weeks of greatness and maybe the greatest regression in the league.
Yeah.
Chris said disband the team but don't sell Kamara.
Yeah.
Harry said blow it all up.
Yeah.
But don't
But,
blow up Kamara.
Yeah,
Just-
but don't
that's
blow
my
Kamara.
whole thoughts for this division.
Yeah.
Just blow
Yeah.
it up.
That's,
They
every
just-
wide receiver they have is getting injured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
QB's in the bin.
They just try
coaches in
to
the
kill
bin.
Chris Olave.
Yep. I don't really understand how. Oh, what's that?
My takeaway from the start.
Yeah.
Saints are 31 million in dead cap next year for a team that is $80 million over the cap already.
That's not ridiculous.
Yeah. Also to note, Dennis Allen was fired this week.
Yep.
And Derek Carr was his guy.
And
Oh, really?
So Carr will be gone next year.
Derek Carr also got him fired when he was at the Raiders.
Yeah.
Ah, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, there
Yeah, I
we
saw
go.
that today. He got fired twice from 2 different teams.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Crazy.
eh? Crazy. Okay. Last one.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Baker's Brady cosplay convention.
Facts. Aaron.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're cooking a little bit with these.
I said Baker is Johnny Football. Gray, you said
But like good.
yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well,
In
he
the
wasn't-
NFL. In the NFL.
He wasn't really
Yeah,
Johnny Football
come on,
in the
man.
NFL.
You can't hate on fucking Johnny Football.
I love Johnny Football. In college.
Gray, you said injury may stifle the solid team.
Yeah.
Cree, you said found their man in Baker.
Yep.
And Harry, you said Baker is playing like TB12.
Yeah.
I think their team. I think you keep Godwin.
Yep.
Totally.
You keep Evans.
Yep.
Totally.
You keep Baker.
Totally.
Yep. You keep Otten.
A few. I think Otten's great.
Yeah.
Keep
Oh,
on.
Otten's
You
unreal.
get it for real cheap as well.
Yeah. Keep
Yeah.
Rashad White.
No,
I think they need a
say-
running back.
I say you can go anywhere with running backs.
Okay.
I think the main problem is the O line.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
You can keep any one of their running backs.
Yeah.
Keep the O line.
Yeah.
And get
and
a
then
nice
keep a
rookie
few-
wide receiver 3.
A few
Yeah.
defensive key guys you keep.
Yeah.
The rest of it you need to redo.
Do you know who you need to get rid of?
Who's that?
Todd Bowles.
Yeah,
Todd
seen
Bowles
that.
got to go.
I've seen that.
Todd
Yeah.
Bowles got to go. He
Seen
does
that.
not.
But then again, last year, right? Made it all the way.
Yeah, no,
Couple
they
rounds
did.
of playoffs.
But
Yeah.
everything got to be clicking, and
Sure,
some of the decisions he's
sure.
making, they ain't the best decisions.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, that was the TFL
longest segment we've ever
mid-season
done.
wrap
good
up.
thing
That
that
might
was
be-
a separate episode.
That might be its own video.
It's its
Its
own
own
one.
video.
Right
Mid-season-
now, we don't know.
Mid-season
It is.
bonus episode
We
for
aren't
the
putting
boys.
an hour fucking 30-minute episode out. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah. We'll cut it somewhere.
Make sure you listen to both, though, you fuckers.
And like both and comment on both and subscribe to
Thanks.
both. Appreciate it.